Lady Chen. Marquis Yunnan is getting weaker every year. His eldest son and heir, Chu Xingyun, has had no children after 3 years of marriage. But you have 2 children, so you're naturally fertile. If you agree to be a surrogate wife, you'll be well rewarded.
Madam Kui, we may not be rich, but we have enough to eat and wear. Please leave. But a month later, when my husband went out to buy supplies, he was suddenly hit by a rock and injured his back and legs. He became paralyzed. The 3 shops my parents left us, we sold them for money, but it went like water. Then our 2 children caught an epidemic. I'll go with you.
Congratulations, young master. Congratulations, madam. Lady Chen is pregnant.
Good. She's indeed a fertile one. Heavily reward her.
Please ask someone to send these back to the Shen family. The servants look down on me in the Chu family, treating me like a tool. I gave birth to 3 daughters in a row, and I've never even seen them. When will this ever end?
A letter from the Shen family.
Wife, I took medicine in the capital, and I'm much better now. After a few more days of rest, I can get up and work to earn money. Wenner and Schwanger are well behaved. This fall, they've been healthy, hardly getting sick at all. Don't worry, we're waiting for you at home.
The young master is a boy. Lady Chen gave birth to a son.
You're the biological mother of the children. If you want to stay, the Marquis' household won't stint on your food and clothing. But if you choose to leave, those 4 children will have nothing to do with you.
Young master, you said once I gave birth to a son, we'd be even. Wenner, Schwanger, mommy's back.
You're back. When you're not home, the household just can't be managed without a woman. Chio is my second wife I married. Now that you're back, you 2 should get along as sisters. Your trip to the Yunnan Marquis residence. Just tell people you were sick at home recovering. Don't tell anyone. If you run into the neighbors, be careful not to let it slip. That kind of thing is disgraceful after all.
Mommy, mommy, mommy. Mommy! Mommy!
Don't blame them. When you were away, Chio taught them to talk. Their clothes were sewn by Chio. When they were sick, Chio cared for them. You should be nicer to them from now on. Gradually, the children will naturally grow attached to you.
Soon I discovered that the family's finances were much worse than I thought. Shen Xian couldn't do heavy labor. The little savings we had to be used for the pregnant Xiaoqi's expenses. Shen Wen and Shen Shuang were 6 years old. Forget about schooling. Even their winter clothes were terribly thin. I had no other skills, so I set up a wonton stall at the West Market. And that grind lasted 10 years.
Mother, you've worked hard. This bowl of ginseng soup is specially made for you by your son. Drink it while it's warm. All these years, it's all because of this venomous woman that we couldn't have a harmonious family with our parents.
After acting alongside her for so many years, we're finally free today.
I sold wontons to put you through school. I worked from dawn till dark. And you actually...
Want to become mother? Go to the underworld and be mother to the 2 drowned ghosts.
What ghosts? Explain yourself. Where are my Winner and Schwanger?
Then, let's make your death clear to you. Your own children were deliberately infected with the plague by their father the day after you became a surrogate wife, and drowned. And I am the son of Shen Xian and CAQ. Shen Shuang is CAQ's niece from her family.
You beast. Shen Xian, you beasts. If there is a next life, I will not let you off.
Wrist hairpin. I'm reborn. What a pity I can't be reborn before marrying Shen Xian. Since fate has given me a second life, I will plan carefully. Make that family of ungrateful wolves repay everything they owe me.
Still the same as before? Sell your jewelry, together with silver and medicine, and send them back to your husband and children?
Let's not talk about that now. Madam, I have a question for you. Last time you went to my home, were my husband and children well?
They're fine. They're all looking forward to your return.
Looking forward to my return? They're looking forward to my silver coming home.
I'll tell you in secret, the lady said, no one else can conceive the heir's child. The fact that you got pregnant is thanks to good fortune. If you have 1 or 2 more, if you really can't bear a son, then the heir is destined to have no sons. He'll think of other ways to ensure the heir inherits the title. At most 2 or 3 years, you can go back and reunite with your husband and children.
Madam, when you went last time, did anyone new appear in the household?
No, no one knew. Are you worried about something?
Madam, I had a dream. Shen Xian is a Chen Shimi. He spends my money and marries another wife at the same time, living happily together.
No way, dreams are the opposite. This means your husband is faithful to you.
I'm still uneasy. Madam, can you find someone unfamiliar to go check on my home?
All right, I'll send my granddaughter. To ease your mind.
The Marquis of Yunnan's household has strict rules. It's strictly forbidden for a contracted wife to contact the outside world. But through this dream, I let everyone see you, Shen Xian, as a heartless and ungrateful person. Nanny, I've managed to find out.
Madam Chen, it's exactly as you dreamed. At first, I saw how deeply in love you and your husband were. I never expected that Shen Xian would betray you like this. Well, even if men can't be relied upon, you still have a son and a daughter to lean on in the future.
Is Shen Xian's health better?
My granddaughter says he's as spry as ever.
But Shen Xian said in his letter that he can only sit up now, can't get out of bed, and needs to keep taking medicine.
That's him lying to you. He wants to get money out of you.
Nanny, the doctor who treated Shen Xian is Dr. Liu from Spring Apricot Street. Can you go and ask for the truth for me? I want to know when Shen Xian fully recovered.
All right, I'll go for you and expose that liar's true colors, so you can be completely disillusioned. How could there be such a disgusting person in the world? His paralysis was fake. Your son and daughter's illnesses were also caused by him on purpose. Even the moment you entered the Marquise's mansion, he killed your children right after. Good child, you've suffered so much. What do you plan to do from now on?
In a couple of days, Shen Xian will write to demand money. Tell Shen Xian that in past years, to treat him and the children, I borrowed a lot of money from the marchioness, now I'm pregnant again, and the Marquis mansion won't give me any more money. Now that my body is damaged, I'm useless, and I can return home immediately. Shen Xian, you want to drain my blood to raise another woman? Then I'll use the influence of the Ho family to make you spit out everything you owe me.
Madam is here. All of you, leave now. I, Mrs. Sun, devoutly pray to the Buddha for blessing. May the Hao family's descendants thrive. May our lineage never end.
The Marquis has always shown mercy to the elderly and the needy. As long as I assure her, the next one will be a son. In exchange, let me become a female steward at the estate. This way, I can leave this cruel Hu mansion, and also use the influence to crush Shen Xian.
How is the one in Qingping Yard? Still trying to kill herself?
So even a noble lady like the Marquise would care about a nobody like me.
At first, she seemed beyond hope. Then a few days ago, suddenly, she had me investigate her husband's affairs. Found out her husband had taken a new lover, and even caused the death of her child. Instead, she came back to life.
Ultimately, it's all thanks to you. Keep a close watch on his affairs. Back then, you brought him into the household. The Ho family granted your grandson a chance to study. If he truly gives Xingyun a male heir, then I'll have Secretary Xie of the Personnel Ministry take your grandson into his tutelage.
Thank you for your grace, madam. Set your mind at ease, madam. My daughter-in-law will have no problem at all.
We can't pin all our hopes on him. Who knows if the next child he produces will be a boy or a girl. The Marquis's health won't last another 2 years. My nephew in Qingzhou lost both parents as a child. Easy to control. He just got married. The couple is well matched in age. And good at bearing children. If Xingyun is destined to be sonless, then his children must be of our Sun clan's blood.
So this is what Nurse Kui meant by another way. People have no pity for their food. It seems I really have no way out.
Madam, if you use the young master's child, will it also be raised by Shu?
Of course it will be raised by Shu. He feels guilty toward the Marquis's estate. Only by giving the child to him will he exert all his effort. He is definitely strict in raising children. When the child grows up and learns of his origins, that strictness will become a thorn between them. By then, he will still be my good grandson, and Xingyun's good son. As for Shu back then, if he had let himself be tricked obediently, Xingyun, how could he have mistakenly drunk that infertility potion, causing him to have difficulty having children now? I wish he were dead.
Infertility potion. So that's the truth. Such a noble woman couldn't escape being devoured either.
But now she wholeheartedly plans for the Marquis's estate. So I feel somewhat relieved.
Devoutly praying to Buddha is just for show. Back then, Shen Xian could so easily scheme to pawn me as a wife, probably with your help. I've been out too long. Those people at Qingping Courtyard, if they find I'm not there, I'll completely alert Sunday. Either way, it's death. Might as well go big. Lady Heir. Your subject, Chen, requests an audience with Lady Heir. And who do we have here? It's the one from the side courtyard. Chen. Don't you see what time it is? A pawned wife breaking into the Lady Heir's chambers at midnight. Are you tired of living? If I weren't afraid of death, I'd take you down first. Go announce me to Lady Heir. I have important matters to convey. The Lady Heir is resting now. If you have business, come back tomorrow.
Let him in.
Come in. If you dare disturb the mistress, killing you would be nothing.
Why aren't you saying anything? Where's that boldness you had when you barged in? Do you want to negotiate with me, or are you seeking a status?
I'm worthless. Shen Xian treated me like an object, and I just nodded along. I know that before you, the princess consort, playing tricks is useless. So everything I say from now on is heartfelt. The princess consort and the marchioness often praise your virtue, but privately, she's been muttering to Nurse Kui about her cousin's son in Qingzhou. She plans to bring him to the capital, have that young couple produce a child, to replace the Marquis' bloodline.
The heir is still in his prime. Why would my mother-in-law go so far as to adopt a child from another clan?
Because the marchioness knows well that the heir can hardly father children. Do you remember the soup on your wedding night? That was a sterility potion. It was meant for you.
He really said that? Didn't he say it was an aphrodisiac?
The marchioness also said once the child from Qingzhou is brought here, it will still be raised by you. You are a strong-willed person. You would surely be a strict mother. That way, the child's heart will surely develop a rift with you. Princess consort, I say all this not seeking wealth or status, only to survive. Shen Shan and Xie Q want my life. The marchioness wants yours. We are actually in the same boat.
Miss, Madam's son has always been kind to you. Every time we meet, she says she cherishes you like her own daughter. Besides, the Dowager Empress in the palace is your backing. Madam wouldn't go that far.
Precisely because the Dowager Empress protects me, that Sun Shi dares to scheme against me like this. The Dowager Empress is old and her health is failing. In a dozen or so years, even if she is still alive, such sordid matters how dare I bring to trouble her. Sun Shi has calculated precisely that once my support falls, I'll be at her mercy.
The higher you are lifted, the harder you fall. Madam Sun's kindness to you is just honey laced with arsenic.
I've been such a fool, deceived by her all these years. A Xing. Do you remember the soup that Chen just mentioned?
I remember. At the time, it was a nourishing soup prepared for you.
It was originally meant for me to drink, but by a twist of fate, Chu Xingyun drank it. Afterwards, the mansion physician said it was an aphrodisiac. I flew into a rage. I was about to investigate thoroughly, but what happened?
Just at that time, A Tao, the young lady's dowry maid, suddenly committed suicide.
A Tao was a trusted confidante my mother left me. With him dead, there's no evidence. How can I explain it? At that time, Lady Sun held my hand and hypocritically said, "Don't wash dirty linen in public. Spreading it would harm my reputation." She forcibly suppressed the matter. I was therefore very grateful to her. I thought she had preserved my dignity. Over the years, I've indulged Chu Xingyun's absurd behavior in every way. I even actively, in front of the Empress Dowager, spoke well of the Marquise's residence and begged for favors. I've been a fool. Only today did I learn that it was she who administered the drug. She drove a Tao to his death. Everything was all the scheme of that venomous woman, Lady Sunday.
This servant doesn't understand. Back then, it was clearly Lady Sun who came to our door proposing marriage for the heir, Chu. If she meant well for the Marquis' mansion, why would she harbor such hatred toward you?
I don't know either.
Perhaps from the very beginning, what she wanted was not a daughter-in-law, but a source that could exchange for immense power for the Lin family, yet one that could never rebel a high-class household slave.
You risked being beaten to death to warn me. What exactly do you want? Gold, silver, treasures, or to get back your 2 children? Or do you want, by this merit, to ask me to grant a favor and promote you to Chu Yunchuan's honored concubine?
If you want a status, this is indeed the best opportunity.
I want none of those. I, a common woman, wish to beg a favor from you. A favor one that allows me, in this cruel world, a support to survive and live on.
Support? With money, with children, with status, isn't that support?
If I get money, someone of my standing can't hold on to it. If I get children, I also can't protect them. As for being Chu Xingyun's concubine, I'd never choose that.
Silly girl. It's not that I'm unwilling to grant you this favor, but you've seen, even I myself am like fish on someone else's chopping block, waiting for Lady Sun to make her move at any time. A useless person who can't even protect herself, how can I give you this support?
You are a noble, a commandery princess, and the one the Empress Dowager cherishes most. To escape the mire in the capital is always much easier for you than for someone like me.
But I am already a woman of the Chu family. The Empress Dowager pities me out of respect for my parents. These unsubstantiated domestic matters, even your majesty cannot, outside the law, interfere with a vassal's household affairs.
But if you had a legal heir, who could inherit the title? If this title, this marquisate, were all to fall into your heir's hands, would you still need to fear Sun and Shen Xian?
Wouldn't that be playing right into their hands? If you raise him too strictly, the child will grow estranged from you. If you raise him too leniently, you'd be spoiling the illegitimate son. Either way, it's a dead end.
That's what Sun thinks. She believes that under your strict upbringing, the child will eventually turn against you, becoming a knife in her hand against you. But she forgot the most important thing. That child is born of me. He is not of the Chu bloodline. This child, in his bones flows the blood of me, a concubine. He will never be Sun's ally by nature.
You mean we should do the opposite?
As long as you treat him as your sole support, I, his birth mother, willingly become the dirt beneath your feet. We work together, teach him, protect him, so that he knows only a mother, and not a grandmother. Sun wants to use a knife to kill. We'll take that knife, and plunge it right back into her heart. My lady, I, a humble woman, have fallen to this state. Other than this broken body, I have nothing left. I beg you to give me a way out.
All right. You're ruthless enough. Then let's take a gamble.
I, this humble woman, will follow you, my lady, and fight a bloody path.
Xing, go. Take out that treasured ginseng I've been saving. Bring it out. From today, Chen's life is my life. Whoever dares touch her, touches the face of the Empress Dowager.
Madam, something's wrong. Chen is not in her room. Damn it.
A concubine about to give birth, where could she go in the dead of night? If she's run away, or alarmed the wrong people, you'll all be in deep trouble.
Oh, Madam Kui, you're having your people tear down the house in the middle of the night.
Miss A. Xing, what are you doing here? I was just leading my people to find the escaped Chen.
Escaped. Madam Kui, you need to watch your words. The Crown Princess had a sudden inspiration, recalling that Chen once prayed in the Buddhist hall for the heir's blessings. So she ordered me to take her to Zhaohui Garden to copy scriptures, and keep vigil, to accumulate virtue for the Crown Princess's safety.
Copy scriptures? But I just went to check Chen's room.
What? Does the Crown Princess need a person and must first seek your permission, madam? The Crown Princess said, Chen has worked hard. The maids and nannies in this side courtyard, if they serve her poorly, and frighten her, affecting her pregnancy, she'll hold you, madam, accountable first.
I wouldn't dare. Since it's the heir's wife's wish, it's Chen's blessing. But this matter, I need to report it to the lady of the manor.
As for the lady of the manor, the heir's wife will explain it herself. No need for you to trouble yourself, madam. Don't worry, the heir's wife has it arranged.
Xu Wanzhou truly is a noble lady from a prestigious family. Within half an hour, the guards of the side courtyard became his people.
Hurry, get to bed. The heir's wife said, from now on, you just need to focus on protecting the pregnancy.
Please thank the heir's wife for me.
Madam, look at Lady Chen. She has had a great appetite these past 2 days. She says she wants to build up her strength.
Ha ha ha. That's right. Lady Chen, one must always look forward. Take good care of your health. Give birth to the heir's eldest legitimate son. That will be immense wealth and honor.
Madam is right. I've finally come to my senses. Once I give birth to a son, I will request the position of a concubine, and stay in this manor with dignity.
Ha ha ha, good. That you can think this way, excellent. Our manor has no shortage of glory and riches. As long as you obey.
But, madam, I still have a concern in my heart. After all, I am still nominally Shen Xian's wife. What if he gets jealous of me and accuses the manor of forcibly taking his wife, and takes it to the authorities? The manor might not want to keep me anymore. Madam, you are the most respected in this manor. I beg you to show me kindness. Please help me. Think of a way to get the divorce agreement between Shen Xian and me. Without that useless paper, I can then become the heir's concubine in peace.
This divorce agreement is a family matter. It might be improper for the manor to act directly. This puts me in a difficult position.
Madam, to be honest. Last night, the fertility goddess appeared to me in a dream.
The fertility goddess? What did she say in the dream?
She said the manor's male heir is already on his way, but the matter of Shen Xian weighs on my heart, making me unable to eat and unable to sleep. The goddess reminded me, if I am not at peace, it might affect carrying a male child.
Is that so? We can't delay this. Child, don't panic. You just take good care of your health, and focus on giving birth to an heir for the prince. That poor scholar Shen Xian. As for that, madam, I'll help you think of a way. Just a divorce paper, I will make sure he signs it obediently and sends it over.
Thank you so much, madam. It's all thanks to your help.
Look at this child, stop crying now. You, just peacefully be your noble lady. The rest of the dirty work, I'll clean up for you.
Madam Kui, I've already chosen the path for you.
After a month of nurturing, you've gained some beauty. As long as you give me, the prince, a son, the wealth of this side courtyard won't be lacking for you.
Thank you, Prince, for your favor.
Haha, Lady Chen, I see that the prince has been paying attention to you these days. This month, the prince has been staying in your room every night. Expecting a precious grandson is just around the corner.
Madam, I have been serving diligently, but regarding Shen Xian, has there been any progress with Uncle Li?
Don't mention it. That Shen Xian is a money-grubbing scoundrel. I've sent people several times. One moment he asks for more silver, the next he says he wants connections to enter the Imperial Academy. It's been a month, I've worn out my tongue, but there's still no progress on that front.
Madam, as long as Shen Xian doesn't let go, I cannot have peace in my heart. If it disturbs the prince's child, I would be irredeemably guilty.
I understand. You just take care of your belly.
Congratulations, madam. Lady Chen's pulse is smooth as a pearl, definitely a pregnancy pulse. Counting the days, she is already 2 months pregnant.
Ha ha ha, good. Excellent. I will go inform the Lady Marquis. Chen, your belly is doing well. Your good days are ahead.
Ah, Lady Chen. Lady Chen has fainted.
Quick, protect her belly. Quickly call the physician.
Quickly carry her to the side room. If you hurt my grandchild, you will all be buried with her. What's the matter? Is the baby safe?
Reporting to the lady, Lady Chen is suffering from excessive worry, with qi and blood stagnating in her heart. If she cannot keep her mood light, I'm afraid there's a risk of miscarriage.
Excessive worry? I've had her pampered in the side courtyard. Food, clothing, everything is the best. What does she have to worry about?
Mother, perhaps Lady Chen is always thinking about that husband of hers who's causing trouble outside. Her status is not settled, so she's always unsettled. Since it's a heart problem, Mother, you should carefully consider. Your daughter-in-law has a headache, so she'll go back to Zhaohui Court to rest. Please take care of Lady Chen.
Go on, go on. Aixing, help your young madam back.
Madam, Lady Chen previously begged this old servant, saying that if Shen Xian doesn't sign the divorce agreement, she can't sleep a single day. Yesterday she even said she dreamt of the child giving Guanyin, saying this child has no proper status.
That Shen Xian really doesn't know what's good for him.
Madam Chen's body is so delicate. On Shen Xian's side, it's a bottomless pit. If something happens to this pregnancy, shouldn't we follow the original plan and bring over the young couple from the cousin's house in Qingzhou? After all, that's the bloodline of the Sun family.
If I could have my own biological grandson, why would I bother raising my own natal family's nephew's bloodline? It's one step removed after all. The one in Qingzhou may be surnamed Sun, but the one in this belly is truly of the Lin family.
But what about Shen Xian's divorce agreement?
Does he think the Marquis silver is easy to get, or does he think my blade is dull? If Shen Xian dares to hold back, he will never set foot in the Imperial Academy again. Before sunset tomorrow, I want to see that divorce agreement stamped with the official seal. There must be no mistake with Lady Chen's belly.
Yes.
Madam, Shen Xian actually agreed to sign.
A scumbag like him needs a good scare. I told Shen Xian, as you said, that you've ruined your health and even borrowed the madam's silver.
Madam, that was brilliant. Shen Xian is most afraid of debt. He must be terrified.
Haha, at first he didn't believe it. Then, for over 2 months, you didn't send any money home. He had to believe it. A few days ago, I deliberately told him that you had contracted a serious illness, and the Marquis' estate was sending you home to recover. As soon as he heard you be coming back sick, he was afraid of being burdened and rushed to write a letter of divorce.
A letter of divorce? He's so heartless.
How could I let you suffer such injustice? I argued with him fiercely, and turned the divorce into a mutual separation agreement. This way, when you're later entered into the heirs registry, you'll be clean and proper.
Madam, you're like a second mother to me. This silver is all I have. If you don't accept it, my heart won't be at ease.
Quick, put it away. I just feel sorry for you. You're the same age as my daughter who died young. Helping you is like helping her.
Madam, your kindness is so great, I can never repay you. From now on, I'll treat you as my own mother. I'll listen to you in everything.
Good child, as long as this pregnancy gives birth to the heir's first legitimate son, the good days are ahead for us.
Shen Xian, the Shen family. It's time for the first reckoning.
It seems that Scholar Shen finally signed the papers. Congratulations, Lady Chen. From now on, you're done with that scumbag.
With Stewardess Qe's skills, she couldn't have gotten that divorce agreement.
Stewardess QE is the Marquis's confidant. Even she couldn't do it.
Miss Acing. You don't know what kind of man Shen Xian is. His type greed runs in his blood. I know him too well. Even if I'm just sick now, or even if I actually die, as long as the Marquis' estate returns a body, he'd still find a way to marry that body off for money.
He's that ruthless. If Stewardess QI can't control him, then this divorce agreement.
This divorce agreement must have been handled by Lady Sun herself. Lady Sun isn't just helping me, she's setting a trap. First, she wants me to feel safe and focus on the pregnancy, so I see the estate as my refuge, and willingly bear a legitimate son for her husband.
Second, she wants to use this huge favor to control you.
Exactly. As long as I have this body, and she holds the divorce papers, once the baby is born, I'll be the sharpest blade in her hand, to use against your daughter-in-law, the future Marchioness.
Little does she know, you've already joined forces with the future Marchioness.
Congratulations, my lady. Lady Chen's pulse is strong and steady, like pearls dropping onto a jade plate. It's very likely a boy.
Rewards. Everyone gets rewards. Chen, you are truly the Lin family's greatest contributor. Stewardess Kui, from now on, double the interest money for the side courtyard. Take good care of Chen.
Thank you for your kindness, my lady. I will be extremely careful.
Easy now, be gentle. These are the treasures from the lady's personal vault. If you scratch or dent them, you'll answer for it. Oh my, Lady Chen, look, this courtyard can barely hold any more. All kinds of prenatal tonics, gold, and gifts are pouring into our courtyard like water. The lady said, as long as your belly is promising, she could give you half the estate's gold.
In all my years in the mansion, I've never seen so many gold bracelets. That could feed us for years.
So much gold piled up heavily in the room. It's suffocating.
Ha, heavy is good, it shows the mistress values you. Look at this bird's nest. It's the first batch just shipped from the south. And this ginseng. The Empress Dowager gifted it to the mistress. Now it's all for you.
Nanny, so many things. I fear I can never repay in a lifetime. The mistress's kindness.
You can repay it once the child is born. That will be the greatest repayment. Once the little master is born, you will be in our Lin family. A truly honored lady.
Walk slowly, my dear child. This belly holds the Lin family's lifeline. Even if a corner of your robe is scratched, my heart would break.
Madam, your kindness is overwhelming. I am truly terrified.
Terrified of what? Everyone in this mansion knows. A mother's status rises with her son. As long as you give birth to a legitimate grandson, you'll be the greatest contributor to this Marquis manor. No one will surpass you.
Mother is in good spirits, even personally accompanying a pawned wife for a stroll.
Consort. This belly holds the Marquis manor's lifeline. Of course I care. If you could get pregnant, I would treat you the same.
But just a tool for bearing children, even if born, may not be raised loyal. Jing, let's go. Don't be tainted by the sour air of this side yard.
Look at this shoe. Still the same dreadful demeanor.
Consort. You came at great risk.
This grand drama is nearing its end. Sun is still scheming, and Chu Xingyun, he has other ideas.
The heir.
Chu Xingyun, heard that you divorced your husband's family. Seems inclined to take you as a concubine, if you are willing. I'll try to mediate, make you a noble concubine. This way, you can have a proper title, stay in this Marquis manor.
You want me to stay?
Then you can choose one daughter, raised by your side. But remember clearly, no matter what, Seer is your biological child. You must take this secret to your grave. Both of us are lambs to the slaughter in this manor. You should know the stakes. One wrong step. You, me, and this child, we all die.
Consort, I have one thing I don't understand. The future young heir, after all, is my own flesh and blood. You graciously let me stay today. Aren't you afraid that when the child grows up, I will take your power and have it all work in my favor?
Huan Sanshi wants to eat my flesh. Chu Xingyun wants my life. If I can't even stay alive as a woman in the Jin mansion, living is a luxury, why bother humiliating each other?
Your Highness, thank you for sparing my life. Rest assured, even if I die, I will never betray you. But, my lady, I don't want to stay in the Marquis's mansion.
You say you don't want a title and you don't want the children. Chen Shi, do you know what you're saying? You have the position of a noble concubine, a lifetime of wealth and honor is right before you.
A noble concubine is still a concubine. In this mansion, a concubine is just an object that the master can discard whenever displeased, or even beat to death at will. I don't want to be an object anymore in this life.
What about your children? They are flesh of your flesh. You went through so much to have them, and you don't want them by your side?
If they follow me, they'll only be fugitives, constantly hiding, lowly and despised refugees. But staying in the mansion, they'll be the revered young masters. Growing up in the mansion is their fortune. I have nothing, if I force them to stay with me, besides satisfying my selfishness, what can I give them? If I take them away, wouldn't that be selfish?
Madam, your heart is more clear-sighted than many noble ladies in the capital.
Since you're willing to give up your own flesh and blood, then what do you really want?
I want to ask you for a career, so I can stand on my own.
A career? You want to go into business, or go out in public? Chen Shi, you're a woman. Without the mansion, without a man or sons, aren't you afraid of having no one to rely on in old age?
Rely on the mountain may collapse. Rely on people, people's hearts may change. Rather than wait for that illusory support in old age. I want to live for myself for once.
Live for yourself for once? You're more enlightened than any of us.
Push. Madam Chen, I see the head. One more push. Chen Shi, you hold on. This old nurse is telling you. This is the mansion's precious heir. If anything goes wrong, 10 lives of yours wouldn't be enough.
I know.
Nurse, Madam has been in labor for nearly 4 hours. This.
Shut up. Don't jinx it. I'll beat you to death, you wench. It's born. A young master. It's a young master. A boy. It's really a boy. Quickly, go inform the lady of the manor. Consort, why have you come yourself?
Since he's the heir of the home mansion, as the consort, I must take care of him myself. What? Do you expect him to stay in this filthy place? With this disreputable hired wife?
Madam said to let Lady Chen nurse the baby first.
The home mansion has plenty of wet nurses. From today, I will raise this child myself. Ah Xing, let's go.
What a sin. The birth mother didn't even get a single look. The consort's grip is strong indeed.
Congratulations, madam. Congratulations on the birth of a young master.
Joy to all. Matron Kui, distribute rewards. Everyone in the mansion gets a share. Finally, she's given birth. The Lin family's lineage is finally secured. Go check on her later. Make sure everything is done.
Lady Chen, you are a great contributor to our home mansion. Originally, Madam considered that after you gave birth to the third young lady, you were depressed, and specially instructed me to let you keep this newborn young master by your side until he is 1 month old. But who would have thought Consort Su would be so quick? The baby had just been born, crying not yet stopped, and she snatched him away with a cold face. Even I felt like crying.
Please stop, matron, what status do I have? And what status does the consort have? To bear children for the home mansion is already a great blessing. This is my fate. I can't blame the consort.
Fate is fate, but one must think ahead. Lady Chen, where will you go from here? Have you decided? You and Shen Xian have already divorced, and his property in Qingzhou has long been seized. Now, with these childbirth ailments, once you leave this mansion, where will you have a place to live? When I look at you, it's like looking at my own daughter who died young. If you trust me, I can show you a way. I'll also put in a good word for you. At least you can watch them grow up. In this world, only they are left, your own flesh and blood.
Really? If I can stay, I'd be willing to work like a dog. If I don't trust you, Mama Kui, who else can I trust? Please guide me, save my life.
Good child, lie down. As long as you listen to the lady, your prosperity will be long.
This Mama Kui is quite the actress. Using her tormented daughter to gain sympathy, Madam Sun wants to keep you here as her tool to scheme against our young madam.
I divorced Shen Xian. Now I'm a free person, without a master. Naturally, Madam Sun thinks I'm a useful tool.
The escape route has already been arranged for you by the young madam. Taking advantage of the bustling full moon banquet, we set fire to the side courtyard to fake your death in the fire.
Good, Madam Sun wanted to use family bonds to trap me in the Marquis mansion as a dead soldier. Then I'll give her a massive fire.
The medicine has been changed. I've been conserving my strength. This play has just begun.
My good lady, great news. These days, for your matter, before the lady, I've worn out my tongue.
Mama Kui. Has the lady replied?
The Marquise has agreed. The lady says you've given birth to a precious son and have great merit. After the young master's full moon banquet next month, she will personally open the ancestral hall and elevate you to be the heir's concubine.
Congratulations, my lady. Now, you've finally secured your place in the Marquis mansion.
Really, lady? Is it true? You're willing to keep someone of my status in the house?
The lady said, you are the child's birth mother. Keeping you by her side is better than those shady people outside. As long as from now on, you serve the lady wholeheartedly. As for the young madam, the lady will naturally back you up.
I will be eternally grateful. In life, I am the lady's servant. In death, I am the lady's ghost.
All right, rest well. On the day of the full moon banquet, make sure you dress decently. Don't lose face for the lady.
Lady Sun's move is exactly as I predicted. But after the full moon banquet, it will be a false joy.
Minister of Rights, Lord Wang presents a golden-laid jade qilin, a pair of fertility locks, wishing the young master 100 years without worry. May your noble lineage last forever.
Slow down. This wine spilled is all money. The young prince is overjoyed today. He says anyone who shares in the joy servant's tips will be tripled. I just saw the golden fruits in the accounting room, being carried out basket after basket.
How could he not be happy? This is the Lin family's precious heir. It's that concubine from the side courtyard who's come through. I heard the madam has approved. After this banquet, she'll be promoted to a noble concubine.
Even as a concubine, she's the apple of the prince's eye. Look at the scale of today's event. Even the Empress Dowager sent a eunuch with gifts. Now the princess must be losing her composure. After all, these years of empty bed. In the end, a least wife bore the first son.
Even if she can't sit still, she must remain dignified. Infertility is a fatal flaw. Just wait and see. The winds in this manor will shift toward the side courtyard from now on.
Hey, the firecracker team is clearing the way. The young master is about to be brought out to meet guests. Hurry, hurry. If we're late, we won't even get a glimpse of the tips.
Madam, these are the household registration documents prepared for you by the princess. This one is a certificate for claiming kinship with distant relatives in Qingzhou. And this is your civilian ID. From now on, there will be no least wife, Chen in the capital anymore.
Allow me to thank the princess. This kindness Chen will never forget.
Drink. The young master's first month we won't leave until we're drunk.
Lady Sun is busy with congratulatory toasts in the front hall. This is the best time.
The carriage is waiting at the back alley entrance. The driver is the princess's servant. You can rest assured, but don't you really want to take a last look at the child? If you nod, the princess can arrange a distant glimpse.
If I see him, my heart will soften. If my heart softens, my life is lost. That child is under the princess's protection. It's his good fortune. Staying with me would only make him a stain that can never be erased from this manor.
Oh, silly me, I almost forgot. The princess consort told me to hand this to you personally. The princess consort said that during the 10 months of pregnancy, even though you can't raise the child, you should still have a say in the name. Xu Wanfeng wrote it himself, the name they gave the young master.
Chu Yu, a flaw in the jade does not mar its beauty.
You means beautiful jade. The princess consort has taken on this karmic bond, and will surely protect him for life. He also asked me to tell you, the mountains are high and the rivers long, don't look back.
With those words, I truly have nothing left to worry about.
Madam, something terrible has happened. The side courtyard is on fire.
Which side courtyard? And Chenshi? My grandson? No, where is the heir?
Oh heavens. The young master is with the princess consort, but that Chen Yangzi is still in the side courtyard recovering from childbirth. The fire is raging fiercely, no one can get in. Help, save Chen Yangzi. If she burns to death, madam will flay me alive.
Nurse, it's no use. The fire was mixed with tung oil, water can't put it out. The person inside is probably already reduced to ashes. Madam, the fire is out. Chen Niangzi has not been found.
Maybe it's just as well she's gone.
Madam, the child has just turned 1 month old, and his birth mother died so tragically.
This fire was clearly the princess consort, Xu Wanzhou, who couldn't tolerate others, deliberately set the fire and burned the young master's birth mother to death.
Madam, the princess consort. That's going to be hard to explain.
Why explain? Everyone in the capital knows the marquise's mansion lost a poor concubine. They'll just say the princess consort was too proud to tolerate a woman who bore the eldest son. This is a perfect seed. His adoptive mother, Xu Wanzhou, set the fire herself, letting his birth mother in that hellish blaze die screaming.
By then, the young master will surely be estranged from the princess consort.
Estranged? No, he'll kill her. This will become the trigger for the falling out between Chu Yu and Xu Wanzhou. By then, Xu Wanzhou won't be able to defend herself. Even if she is a noble lady, she will die at the hands of the wolf cub she raised herself. Wipe your sweat. Go. Spread this truth casually. I want everyone in the capital to pity that dead concubine. And more, I want them to see clearly the jealous face of Xu Wanzhou.
Have you heard? There was a fire at the Lin Marquis Manor in the capital. I heard it burn to death a beautiful concubine who just gave birth. What a shame.
Shut up. The affairs of the Marquis Manor are not for you to gossip about. Be careful, harm comes from the mouth.
Shopkeeper Lu. How much longer until we reach Bozhao?
Almost there, just past the mountain pass ahead. Lady Chen, you're going to Bozhao to visit relatives. You certainly picked a good place. See that? That's the Shu ancestral shrine. Minister Shu was a good official. He caught the plague while managing the disaster relief back then. When he passed away, many people lined the streets weeping. Yes, if not for Lord Shu, half of Bozhao City would have become a pile of bones. After the disaster in Bozhao ended, the people of Bozhao built a shrine to honor Minister Shu and his wife.
The people's hearts are like a mirror. The spirits of Lord Shu and his wife can now rest in peace.
Set aside the best of this batch of mountain goods. Tomorrow morning, send them to the capital together with the New Year gifts.
Big brother, which noble is this New Year gift for?
Who else? They know Minister Shu had an only daughter. Every year, we send local specialties and New Year gifts to the capital. We Bozhao people are nostalgic. The eldest Miss Shu is Lord Shu's bloodline. We couldn't protect Lord Shu, but we must at least let the eldest Miss enjoy the warm food from Bozhao in the capital.
Xu Wanzhou. Your parents risked their lives to protect the people of this city. And the people of this city have become, in this man-eating capital, one of the few warm feelings you have.
Chen, you don't want a title, don't want children, then I'll grant you a way out. Though I became an orphan, I have two supports. One is the old Empress Dowager in the palace. She is my backing. The second is my father. The people's hearts in Bozhao. Back then, my parents risked their lives to stop a disaster there. That's the Shu family's foundation. Take this handwritten letter. Go to Bozhao and find the Longsheng Trading Company. I've already asked them to look after you. The box contains your starting capital.
Your Highness, you're giving too much.
All I can give you are material things. You need to stand on your own. This is the best arrangement I could think of. For you. When you get there, stop looking back at the filth in the capital.
Miss Chen, we're about to enter Bozhao territory. The official road is smooth. If we push for another half hour, we can rest in the city.
Thank you, Manager Lu.
Oh, miss, we haven't put out any new dishes yet. If you want something hot, you'll probably have to wait a while.
Manager.
Miss, are you?
I saw a notice at your door looking for a cook. Once I arrived in Bozhao, I entered a restaurant as a cook. I heard Jinwei restaurant has a good reputation, but I didn't expect it to be so quiet.
That reputation is in the past. The people of Bozhao are picky eaters. Our old chefs in the kitchen stick to the same old recipes. Business is just average. I'm barely scraping by.
Please, manager, take me to the kitchen to have a look.
Manager, why'd you bring a young woman in here? The kitchen is full of smoke and grease, and the stoves are hot. It's no place for embroidery. This Miss Chen is here to.
Since this is a restaurant, then let's settle it by the ladle. Manager, lend me a bowl of flour and 3 liang of lard.
Huh? What? Gonna show us a trick? See that, guys? Jinwei restaurant is about to turn into a wonton stand. Ha ha ha. Fresh. This broth. Even more refined than the official kitchens in the capital. How? How is that possible? Your skill.
I'm not just going to be a cook. I'm going to be the head chef. Within 2 months, I'll have all the foodies in Bozhou lining up outside Jinwei's door.
Alright, Miss Chen. From today, you're the head chef here. Let's see who dares object.
Sun Shi, Shen Xian. You took away my child. So in this chaotic world, I'll first take back my own life.
Mountain delicacy soup for table 3, coming right up.
This mountain delicacy soup is incredibly fresh. It surpasses even the restaurants in the capital by a long shot. Shopkeeper Lu, in your restaurant, which divine chef have you hired? Ha ha ha, it's all thanks to our Lady Chen's skills.
Isn't that right? Before, the food at Jinwei House was just filling. Now that Lady Chen has taken over, it's absolutely delicious.
Lady Chen, in these 2 months, you've not only saved this restaurant, but also made Jinwei House the best in Bozhou. The head chef position is undeniably yours.
Greetings, head chef. From now on, the kitchen is at head chef Chen's command.
Everyone, please rise. Here, we value skill, not background. Shen Xian. We still have unfinished business.
Lady Chen, as per the princess consort's orders, for the past year, Shen Xian's every move in Xinzhou has been watched by my men without interruption. Before leaving the capital, the princess consort instructed that those watching Shen Xian report directly to you.
This past year, Shen Xian has been living quite well.
Yes. At first, he believed Aunt Kui's story that you were ill, and owed money to the Marquis's wife. So, when threatened by Sun's guards, he was scared into quickly signing the divorce papers. After signing, he ran faster than a rabbit.
He was afraid that after I left the Marquis's residence, I would find him and cling to him. That's why he rushed to sell the house and took his wife and children to Xinzhou.
Lady Chen, you're spot on. Xinzhou is his ancestral home. He thought he could rest easy there. After returning to Xinzhou, he and Chio bought 2 shops and over 20 acres of land. They started living comfortably.
A villain like him actually got to live a good life.
Lady Chen. When we discussed it in the capital, you clearly wanted to go straight to Xinzhou. Why, in the end?
I was originally headed to Suzhou, but the princess consort insisted I come to Bozhou. She said people can't just live in the past without thinking about the future.
The princess is far-sighted. She wanted you to establish yourself first.
I took those words to heart, so I've endured until now. Now the Golden Taste restaurant is established. Shen Xian, your good days are over.
Boss Lu, if he hadn't heard that you've got a chef who can turn the ordinary into the extraordinary, the gates of the prefect's mansion aren't open to just anyone. Steward Zhao, you're talking about Chen's cooking skills. That's the best in Bozhou. The old lady's mid-autumn feast this time is hosting only official family women. They're very picky. If Chef Chen pulls it off, you'll be well rewarded. If you mess up, don't expect to keep the Golden Taste brand.
I understand, sir. I won't let you down.
Chef Chen, what exactly is in this pot? How does the aroma seem like a stroll through the forest?
12 types of mushrooms from the mountains, paired with 12 unique spice blends. If the heat is off by a bit, they lose that wild essence.
Again with this blasted ginseng poison dish. These dishes from the capital, after a while, they just taste bitter, no liveliness at all.
Exactly. Today, I can't even swallow half a bowl of soup. Delicious. This dish is as crisp as jade. As the broth goes down, first, a hint of mountain chill, then, a sweet aftertaste of herbs. My heaviness has been swept away.
Truly extraordinary. These mushrooms are thick and juicy. Biting into them feels like eating meat, without any greasiness. Old madam, you hired which Imperial Palace royal chef?
Reporting to the old madam, it's Chef Chen from the Golden Taste restaurant. He said this dish is called 12 Fragrances. It captures the spirit of the Bozhou Mountains, specially ground fresh for your feast.
What a Chef Chen. The mountains and waters of Bozhou, he's brought them to life in his cooking. From now on, if we want this taste, we old folks will have to line up at the Golden Taste.
You said it. Chef Chen's skills. I'd say even the mansions in the capital might not match it.
Once the appetite is whetted, the path will be clear. Shen Xian, Xiekio. The stable life you're enjoying in Ningzhou. I'll make it hot for you soon.
Lady Chen, you're truly my lucky star. The magistrate's office just sent word that they want us to handle next month's birthday banquet too. I've decided to make this dish the signature dish of Jinwei Pavilion.
Congratulations, boss. With this mountain-dwelling 12 fragrances, every restaurant in Hao Prefecture will have to bow to us.
Boss Lu. It's easy to launch a signature dish, but hard to keep it.
What do you mean, madam? Orders are pouring in like snowflakes. Who would dare cause trouble for us?
You can't make bricks without straw. These 12 jars use wild mountain mushrooms. Mountain mushrooms are rare in Buzhou, but abundant in Xinzhou. If we only rely on scattered mushroom peddlers, in a few days, this signature dish might run out of supply and become the laughingstock of the city.
Suzhou is quite far, you know. If the supply runs out, this fire I just stoked will be doused, won't it? Do you have a good plan, madam?
If you want this dish to be Jinwei Pavilion's signature, you'll need to send someone trustworthy to stay in Xinzhou permanently, set up a collection point, and ensure a steady supply. You'll also need to secure the fastest courier route, prepare fresh mountain mushrooms daily, and have them delivered to Hao Prefecture by fast horse. As long as the Xinzhou station runs smoothly, Jinwei Pavilion's reputation will stay hot.
Exactly. Go big or go home. I want everyone in Bicheng to think of Jinwei Pavilion when they want to eat.
But the weekly expenses aren't small, and for the initial manpower and money.
As for who to send to Xinzhou, I've thought it over, and I think it's best to leave it all to you. Just tell me who you need, and I'll provide the horses and silver. No questions asked.
Since you trust me, Boss Lu, I won't let you down.
Boss, the person we send to Xinzhou must be absolutely reliable. If the mountain mushroom supply there goes wrong, our reputation will be half ruined.
Humph. I trust Lady Chen's judgment.
Please, someone kind-hearted, save my old man. He hasn't eaten in 3 days, I beg you.
Chen Niangzi, we must hurry on our way. There are so many refugees outside the city. Can you take care of all of them?
Eat first, don't talk. Shopkeeper Lu, have someone help him into the cart. I guarantee these two aren't bad people. If anything goes wrong, it's on me.
Chen Niangzi. All right, get on board.
Niangzi, back then, if you hadn't taken us old folks in, we would have starved to death outside the city. Whatever task you have, just command us. We will risk our old bones willingly.
I want you to go to Shinjo to arrange the supply of mountain troops for Jinwei Tower. On the surface, you'll be buying for the Wine Tower, but in reality, you'll also be watching this place for me, who lives at this address. I won't explain. You'll understand when you get there. If there's any movement, send a fast horseback to report. Don't delay by even half a day.
Niangzi, rest assured, this old man knows the way. These legs can still walk.
This is all the silver I have. Take it for expenses.
Niangzi, how can we accept this? This is what you've worked so hard to save.
Holding on to money is just a tool. If it stays with me, it's dead money. Only in the hands of the Joe can it live. I tell you, do as I say. If you're unsure about anything, send someone back to ask me as fast as possible. If this deed is done well, I'll take your daughter Xinga as my apprentice and teach her skills.
Niangzi. If Xinga can become your disciple, it's the fortune of 8 lifetimes.
But I'm telling you in advance, if you betray me, everything you've taken from me, Xinga will have to repay it all.
Niangzi's kindness we dare not forget, Niangzi's words we dare not disobey.
Go on. Return soon.
That's a rosewood shelf. A pair costs dozens of silver taels.
More than that. Look at what those maids are wearing. That's cloud brocade. In all my years, I've never even touched it. And they just casually make it into servants' clothes.
What kind of rich folk moved in? They knocked 2 houses together, inside and out, must have thrown in thousands of taels. You lot, get a move on. That pair of rosewood shelves must go in the main courtyard. If the paint chips, each of you loses half a month's pay.
Yes, sir. Rest assured, we'll be careful. Old man, are you acting the part well enough?
I look even more like a real master. Don't you slip up either, my dear. Stand up straight.
Husband, come take a look. These new neighbors, they're way too flashy. Look at what the maids are wearing. It's cloud brocade, only popular in the capital.
2 houses merged, must be worth at least a few thousand taels. This is Sinjo, of all places. Who'd be willing to throw that much money around?
That old man sitting at the door, all dressed in silk, he's way more grand than us. Husband, here in Shinjo, we've got some standing after all. Should we go say hello?
Let's just watch for now. People like that might just be some passing rich folk. Don't go messing with them lightly.
Husband, you're staring over there again.
They've been here 3 days, and I still can't figure out who they are. This is a tiny place like Jizhao, and they just snap up 2 properties. What do you make of that?
Yesterday I sent a maid to the market to snoop around. The neighbors, none of them could give a clear answer. Some say the old man used to live in the capital. Some say he's from the south. Rumors fly. No one's sure.
An unknown background is the most worth probing. The more they hide, the more there is underneath.
So, what are you going to do? We can't just sit around doing nothing. That old man across the way seems like a quiet one. If you push him directly, he'll probably just smile and say nothing.
Shen Wen, come here. Today, come with your father to visit the neighbor's house. When you see your elders, be polite and speak properly. Don't say a single word you shouldn't, you hear me?
It's not right to show up empty-handed. Bringing this shows we know our manners.
Let's go. Elder Shun, Madam Shun, I'm Shen Xian, I'm your neighbor next door. You two have just arrived in Yuzhou. If there's anything you need, feel free to ask, I won't refuse.
You're too kind. Sit, sit, sit.
Come, come, have a taste. These are osmanthus cakes from the capital. Kids love them.
Elder Shun, this house is beautifully decorated. In all of Shuzhou, I've never seen anyone so generous. May I ask what business you're in?
Oh, business? My husband hates talking about that. Come, Madam Shen, you try these pastries too, sweet but not greasy, you'll love them.
Elder Shu, this tea set is exquisite. The jade quality is so fine. Is it from the capital?
A gift from a friend. I don't know where it came from.
Shun Wen, how old are you this year? What books are you studying at home?
Grandma, I'm 7 years old. I'm studying the analects with my teacher.
Forgive us, we old folks had only one son our whole lives. He passed away a few years ago. Shen Wen's eyes and brows are about half like our child's. Seeing him, I can't help but remember that sadness.
Shen Wen, what are you waiting for? Kowtow to Elder Qin and Madam Shun quickly and take them as your godparents. From now on, come often to keep them company.
Godfather, godmother, Shenwen bows to you.
Good boy, get up. To have you as our godson is a blessing for us old folks.
Elder Shen, now with our status, you could at least give us a hint about what kind of business you're in.
Good stuff from the mountains. Only those in the know can handle it.
Oh, how so?
Ha 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 ha.
Dear lady, you see, in the mountains of Xinzhou, wild mushrooms grow all over the mountains. The locals avoid them, even pigs won't go near them. But in Bozhou, they become a rare delicacy for the nobles.
Really? How? People in Bozhou just love to eat this?
Haha, who knows? Nobles' tastes are different from ours. The rarer it is, the more sought after. My old man, when he first shipped these there, almost made the innkeeper in Bozhou overjoyed.
You Xinzhou folks don't know how to eat. Wasting these treasures of the mountains. Every time I go to Bozhou, the price, hey.
Brother Shun, all these years, I've been running this business alone. Procuring, transporting, selling. Going back and forth, it's really exhausting.
I'm old. My legs aren't as nimble as before. This business is profitable, but doing it alone, it's inevitably overwhelming.
Brother Shu, we've known each other so long, let me speak from the heart. If only one person does this business, it's a bit of a waste. If we had another hand, what would you say, Brother Sun?
Madam Shun, you see, we've known each other so long, we're all family, and Shen Wen has become your godson. From now on, our families are one. If we can partner up, we can look out for each other. Wouldn't that be better?
Well, it's not impossible to discuss. But this business, with all its twists and turns, can't be explained in a few words.
Brother Sun, please speak freely. I've always been fair in my dealings.
Brother Shen, these mushrooms are easy to pick. But getting them to the nobles' tables, the journey in between is no easy path. If you really want to get into this business, you must be prepared for hardship.
Don't worry, Brother Shun. I'm not afraid of hard work. As long as the fortune is real, everything else is negotiable. I'm waiting outside for the steward. Which part of Xinzhou has the best mushrooms? The freshest. I know much better than that man named Sun. My price is 20% lower than Boss Sun's. If we make a deal, I'll give you another 20% in silver. For you to buy drinks.
Later, someone will come to sell you Xinzhou mountain mushrooms. Just remember, no matter what they say, you only stick to one thing. Only if the mushrooms are non-toxic will you discuss a deal.
But the Xinzhou mountain mushrooms are inherently toxic. This bowl is.
Precisely because they are toxic. That's why we need non-toxic ones.
What if they actually bring non-toxic mushrooms?
They can't. Only I know the detoxification method. Even if they search every doctor in Xinzhou, they can't detoxify them. Remember, this is Jin Weitu's top secret. If anyone asks, just say a business partner has an exclusive method, just that one sentence. Don't say more.
Chef, rest assured. I understand. Do you know why we're willing to pay a high price for Boss Sun's goods? He has an exclusive skill. He can make these mountain mushrooms non-toxic. If you can do the same, I'll sign with you immediately. A procurement contract. The officials and wealthy merchants in Bozhou all love this taste. Jinwei Tower can consume 10 bundles a day. If you can't provide non-toxic mushrooms, don't come blocking our back door.
Humph. See that? That's Shen Xian. People like him. The more they see money, the less they can walk away.
Husband, news from Jingwei Tower. How is it?
The steward made it clear. Only accept non-toxic ones. That detox method of Shan Jun's is exactly the treasure in the Shun family's hands. They guard it tightly, no loopholes. Even though I called several doctors, they couldn't find out a thing.
So, can this deal be made or not?
It's not that simple. How could I let go of such a fat prize easily? Since Elder Shui has the skill, there's always a way to get the secret out. Brother Shu, though Jizhou is small, it has plenty of business. I heard you have a good hand selling these mountain mushrooms at high prices in Bozhou. But the detox method has probably stumped many, hasn't it?
Brother Shen. You know this skill is kept hidden. It's not that I don't want to tell, but revealing it would ruin the family's foundation. We'd lose our livelihood. How could we, an old couple, manage?
Brother Shu understands. We can talk when it's convenient.
Brother Shen, don't take it to heart. Take your time. Our foundation in the mountains is deep. It can't be opened in a moment.
Husband, be more patient on this trip.
Rest assured, my dear. That Shen Xian came again. We, the old couple, didn't let slip a single word.
The more reluctant to reveal, the more he believes it.
Old lady. I've processed this batch of mountain mushrooms again. Do you think we should tell Brother Shen about this method?
Hey, don't say anything. Can we just blab about the medicinal bath? When we bought it back then, you were so reluctant, remember? Don't forget, one piece cost 20 jin.
But that medicinal bath really works. If we keep the mountain mushrooms next to it for 2 days, the poison dissipates completely, not a trace left. That's how this business works.
It's just too expensive. That was 2 years ago. A new small medical clinic opened in the capital. They say it's backed by the divine Dr. Valley, specifically selling medicinal baths on behalf of the Valley Master. You can't buy it anywhere else.
All right. Stop talking, walls have ears.
Husband, what's wrong?
That old man Ku's detox method, the secret is using a medicinal bath. There's a small clinic in the capital, backed by the divine Dr. Valley, that specifically sells medicinal baths made personally by the Valley Master. One piece costs 20 jin.
20 jin is no small amount.
So what if it's expensive? Jinwei restaurant uses 10 sheds of mountain mushrooms daily. As long as we sell 200 sheds, we'll recoup the cost of the medicinal bath. We'll break even in less than a month. After that, pure profit.
Husband, do you mean? We go to the capital to buy this medicinal bath and run this mountain mushroom business ourselves? No longer relying on the Soon family.
Not just not relying on the Shun family. Once we buy the medicinal bath, the mountain mushroom business in Bozhou will be ours, and that old Shun, those 2 old bones, will be nothing then. In this life, I'll never find a better deal. Liquidate the shop, take out the silver, mortgage all the fields and homesteads, and even borrow from the bank, scrape together 20 jin. Today, we must buy that legendary medicinal bath.
Husband, once this money is spent, the mountain mushroom business will have a foundation. The wild poisonous mushrooms from Xinzhou need this medicinal bath to become valuable.
The mountain roads are rough, the poisonous mushrooms are rare. But with this medicinal bath, the toxicity can be greatly reduced, the quality will improve, and we'll definitely get a good price.
With a good business, our days in Ningzhou will truly have hope.
Endure a few more days. The treasures from these mountains will soon be sent to Bozhou. Our family's life will get better.
Make sure these mountain mushrooms are delivered to Bozhou on time. Don't delay. I heard many in the city are waiting to snap them up.
Hurry up. This is our make or break battle, not even a single day late.
This bunch of scammers has some nerve, using the banner of Divine Dr. Valley to scam for 2 years. How many families' hard-earned money they've swindled. Isn't it said that even the Grand Princess was fooled by them? That's why it caught the attention of the Dali Temple. They rounded up that whole den of scammers. That so-called medicinal bath of Divine Dr. Valley is completely fictitious. It never existed at all. The money spent on it was all wasted.
This herbal bath is fake. Our 20 jinn.
Sir, are you all right? Did you also buy that fake herbal bath?
Shen Xian has gathered 20 gold. He personally went to the capital and bought the herbal bath made by the master of the divine Dr. Valley.
Earning just these few copper coins every day, when will I ever save enough for one Yao Jade? You're really a waste of a life. How could it be fake? Good thing I didn't buy it. Good, good.
Shen Xian, you should thank me. The herbal bath you couldn't buy in your past life. In this life, you finally got your wish.
Husband, what are you going to do?
What if that swindler was lying? What if this herbal bath is real? I can't stand it.
Husband.
You. What did you feed him?
I.
This ox of mine is worth 5 silver taels. You'll pay for my ox. What kind of poisonous stuff did you feed it?
Stop. We'll pay you silver.
Pay silver? Do you even have silver? What was that thing you just took out? You knew it was poisonous and fed it to my ox. Isn't that intentionally harming my ox? You want to kill my whole family, is that it?
That person fed the ox poisonous mushrooms. What about those things on the cart? Could they all be poisonous? And it's all over. It's all over.
Hey you guys, stop it right now. This is government jurisdiction.
This scoundrel deliberately used poisonous mountain mushrooms to kill my ox. I almost lost my life.
Shen Xian, listen up. Whoever dares to release poison in Fang City and harm people's poultry and livestock is breaking the law. Take him to the Yemen for trial.
Shen Shan's shop, fields and homesteads, all pawned to the pawn shop. The deadline has passed. Today we come to collect. Please cooperate with Master Shen.
A debt of 20 gold, plus 2 months interest. Now it's 24 gold. If you can't pay today, don't even think about coming back.
Husband, what? What do we do?
Enough talk. Pay up or move out, pick one.
Shen Xian, you said this was a sure thing. You said 20 jinn bought us a medicated bath. We'd recoup the cost in a month. Look at us now, there's nothing left. We don't even have a place to live anymore.
It's all my fault. You agreed at the time too.
I agreed? When did I ever agree? You insisted on selling the shop. You insisted on mortgaging the fields. You insisted on borrowing that 20 jinn.
Enough. What's the use of saying this now?
What's the use? Of course there's use. Where will we sleep tonight? What will we eat?
Mom, I'm hungry. You figure something out. You can't let your son starve on the street, can you?
Kind gentlemen and ladies, please have mercy. Take pity on my 2 children. Give us something to eat, please.
What are you dawdling for? Get to work paying off your debt. You'll be paying it off here for the rest of your life.
Master, I really can't go on. Let me rest for a quarter of an hour.
Rest? Moneylenders have no conscience. When will the debt be fully paid? When can you leave? Master Shen, you'd be better off dreaming. Wife, everything is taken care of. Shen Xian tried to run. The creditor caught him on the spot and brought him back. Now, in that dark, sunless quarry, I'm afraid he'll never get out until he dies.
That Xie is even worse off, begging on the streets.
In the end, it was them. A man's greed is like a snake trying to swallow an elephant.
Wife, should we add more fuel to the fire?
No need. What conscience does a moneylender have? That nest of vampires, the Shen family, now they're all gathered together, sucking each other's blood. This is the best retribution. In this life, they will never have a chance to turn things around.
From the Bozhao Prefect's office, a congratulatory couplet, wishing Golden Flavor Restaurant a prosperous opening year. Be renowned throughout Bozhao.
Now this Jinwei restaurant is truly the largest and most popular restaurant in all of Bai Prefecture.
Isn't that the truth? I hear even the Imperial Inspector, when in Bai Prefecture, specifically requests their banquet.
Boss Chen, in this past year, our Jinwei restaurant in Hao Prefecture has exceeded all expectations. Proposals to open branches nationwide have been sent to major merchant guilds.
Boss Lu, opening new branches and expanding is a good thing, but handing over the accounts and authority so readily seems too hasty.
You flatter me. I, Lu, am a businessman, and a smart one at that. I know full well that Jinwei restaurant's current success is all thanks to your magic touch. Besides, with you backed by that noble patron in the capital, the title of co-owner suits you perfectly.
Since Boss Lu has been so straightforward, I'll accept it. As long as Jinwei restaurant stands, my skills will be here.
With your word, I am completely at ease. Boss Chen, the capital branch is fully prepared. But the capital is a place of hidden talents, and only you, as co-owner, can oversee it in person.
Rest assured, Boss Lu.
With you there, the capital branch will surely be a smash hit.
Chen, I'm back.
I heard the new owner had arrived. It's you, after all.
Madam Shu, nothing escapes you. I plan to visit you later in person.
After the Marquis passed away, Chu Xingyun officially refused to become the young Marquise. Under my name, the heir of the Marquise's manor is doing well, studying and practicing martial arts since age 7, steady and promising.
Thank you, Madam Shu.
The promise I made back then has been kept. Your return to the capital, do you plan to stay long?
Yes. Time to start a new chapter and establish myself here.
You've changed a lot.
I've been through too much, so I had to change.
The capital remains the same. The old faces should leave. Cheerful.
Madam, the Marquis, the medicine still won't go down. What should we do?
Useless. If it won't go down, force it. What a curse, what a curse. In these 3 years, behind my back, go secretly take those extremely potent medicines. Medicine isn't something to mess with. Now the drugs have gone to your head, turning you into a living dead. Who will your mother rely on now? Who will this marquisate rely on? You've shot yourself in the foot. This is all retribution.
The Minister of Rights congratulates the heir on his wedding, and presents a pair of jade ruby, wishing the heir and his bride a lifetime of harmony, and may you soon have a son. Congratulations, heir, on your wedding day. Truly a blessing for the marquisate. Oh, the heir's wedding, and you've already given birth to twins. The first grandson of the main line is here. This is truly a double blessing.
Mother. Your son will not disgrace our house.
Good child.
Xingyun. Xingyun. Look at your mother, don't leave me alone.
Madam, the Marquis has passed away.
My son. Yu, open your eyes and see, this is the good mother you've served for 20 years. She is completely infertile. Back then, to take you away, she deliberately set a fire in the side courtyard and killed your birth mother alive. Chen Shi, she is a poisonous woman with blood on her hands.
Mother, 20 years have passed, and you're still so unbearable.
Chu Yu, the blood that flows in you, is the blood of our Chu family. You should stand with me, listen to your grandmother, immediately take power from this poisonous woman, and imprison her, to avenge your poor birth mother.
Grandmother, have you had enough?
You, what kind of attitude is that? She killed your birth mother. And you're protecting her?
May I ask, madam? This humble woman is still alive and well. When has the heir's wife ever tried to kill me?
Chen. Weren't you burned to death in the side courtyard? How can you still be alive?
Thanks to you. That fire back then, it only burned away my slave status, but it couldn't burn my life away.
Crazy, you're all crazy. Chu Yu, you knew all along.
When I was 7 years old, Mother arranged for me to meet my birth mother.
Yes, the pact we made back then, and everything we were forced to do in this marquee manner, I told Chu Yu every single detail that day. Son, you feast on women's marrow, drink women's blood, and think yourself clever. You waited 20 years to use me as a dead pawn to drive a wedge between them, but little did you know, we were already family.
Guards. The madam has lost her mind, she's delirious. From today, she will be sent to the nunnery at West Mountain to pray, never to return to the capital.
Let me go. I am the madam. You unfilial beast. This is imprisonment. Imprisonment.
You, the big boss, today, instead of treating me to the aged wine from your shop, you bring out this nondescript clay-sealed jar.
Do you remember, over 20 years ago, the day I set the side courtyard on fire, faked my death, and left the capital?
Of course I do. That day, the wind was strong, the rain heavy. I held Chu Yu, my heart in my throat, fearing the slightest mistake.
Before I left that day, I hid this jar at the bottom of the lake.
Son is finally locked up in the nunnery. Chu Xingtian is buried. And Chu Shu has securely inherited the title. After more than 20 years of waiting, we finally see the sun through the clouds.
Yes, you no longer have to live in fear in the manor, and I no longer have to hide in the shadows, under an assumed name. Back then, I stumbled into your courtyard, a complete mess, just grasping for a lifeline.
Without you, the sharpest blade of clarity, in this man-eating manner, I would have long become a stepping stone for the Sun family.
Sister Chen, this toast is to us. Strange, isn't it? Back then, I drank half a bottle alone and didn't get drunk. But now, the two of us together, drinking the other half of that bottle, haha, we're completely sloshed.